Flex, every single day I learn something from Flex, about bodybuilding, about life, about business, so I have like much love for Flex because he's like my brother now. I come from train with him, and then we get more friendly, and now he take care with me, and that's I just want to say thank you for Flex because he gave to me the best opportunity of my life. I was living in Brazil, like I was 25 years old, and can you imagine, like when you first start bodybuilding, when I don't know how many years ago, who was
long time ago?
Who was your idol?
I looked up to I have to say Kevin LeBron and Lee Haney.
So can you imagine?
Can.
Yeah, can you? Kevin LeBron text you, hey, come to train with me. Mm-hmm. So
I can't imagine.
That's what
I can't imagine.
To me,
I'll tell you a story. Kevin, I'm gonna tell the story. I didn't meet Kevin in real life until I competed against him at the Arnold back in 2000. That was the first time I get to meet Kevin. Not meet him, but see him backstage. And I remember this was my first Arnold. Flex Wheeler won. Those are all the guys that I looked up to from the magazines. I lived in Thailand. So there was no bodybuilders in Thailand, the biggest guy was the size of this. So I only know these guys from the magazine, right? So I go to the Arnold, and then Flex Wheeler, Chris Cormier got second, Kevin LeBron got third, and I got fourth. My first Arnold. Now, this is the first time I see these guys on stage. So, that was when I first saw him. But then I remember where he was doing a photo shoot at the Coliseum gym in California back then, Milo Sarch's gym, where Chris Lund for Flex Magazine shot all did all the photo shoots. And then I remember Kevin was there, and I stayed across the street in the Residence Inn when, and I start talking to him, and he told me, so, yeah, man, and he gave me this tip. I said, because I wonder how he's always in such good shape on the tour. Back then, after the Arnold and after the Olympia, they did a European tour. There was like 4, 5, 6, sometimes up to 8 shows within 2 weeks. You go from one country to the next.
Oh, my gosh.
And he wins every show, always in great condition. So I kind of asked him. So he gave me this tip. I never forget this tip. He said, when you fly somewhere, stay elevated. Don't sit down too much. Sit down when the plane take off and when they land, but when they're in the air, try to move around. I said, because only when you sit around, you start holding water. But when you stay elevated, you keep walking.
Yeah.
So I remember he told me this, and this was like 2 days before I flew to England for the British Grand Prix. I walked from Los Angeles all the way to London. I was on the plane. Cardio. I swear, I was walking the plane. Everybody that tried to sleep, I go to the chair and I fuck with him. I said, get your ass up. And I literally was almost at my best after I got off the plane.
Really?
So staying elevated and stay hydrated.
I tried
it's very important.
I tried this when I come back to Brazil now.
And then, of course, I had another. And then that was the tip that I got from Kevin. And then one time, me and Kevin, we went out together in Las Vegas.
Oh, my gosh.
That's when I first, this is like this situation, when you get your idol. I can't believe I'm in the strip club with Kevin LeBron. We had a good time. We had a good time.
So, that's what happened with me, Flex texted me, hey, come to train with me. I said, what? Flex texting me? Okay, I'll go. So 2 weeks later, I was there, and he asked me, hey, how long you be here? Say, hey, bro, I moved to here.
As long as you live. So did you have a place in Florida before?
Yeah, I had a place there for 1 year.
Oh, okay.